So we've got ourselves a Euro/Copa Evolution bonus objective. This is going to have 10 different objectives that you can do in this, and as you can see, use your Evo or your Euro or Copa Festival of Football Evolution players to earn special rewards. You're going to get an 83 times free, 84 times 2, 83 times 5, 84 times 2 times 3, 85 player pick, 83 times 5, 84 times 4, an 87 times 2 and an 87 times 3. Now, okay, so I was thinking of what they're going to actually do here. So you need a minimum of 3 Euro players and 2 Copa FOF Evos. So, okay, so if you've basically not got these done, then this is going to be a big old grind to get done as well. You've got 7 days to get it done. You've got to score 10, 20 and 30. That could be just with one player, so you've got either the Euro or Copa. You've then got to do it with 2 Euro or Copa FOFs. That's playing 5 and 10 and also 15. We also then need 2 to win 5, win 10, win 15, and then we also have international connections, which is going to be play 10 matches with 3 Euro and 2 Copa FOF Evos. Now, how do you get them? That's going to be the big question. So, if you go into your lovely evolutions, pretty much, I believe everything should be free for this. So, as you can see, I've got a couple in here, and the FOFs are going to be these cards. So, that is basically the FOF, the Festival of Football, and obviously with Adeyemi, he is going to be the Euro-based. So, anybody in the Copa America is obviously going to be Copa America, and anybody in the Euro is going to be Euro. So these have got a decent amount of time as well, so you should have more than plenty. We still have German Glory, we have the Euro Defenders 1 and 2, we have the Copa Defenders, so it must mean that you need to have at least 5 at the maximum, or 5 at the minimum in fact, to be able to get this done with no problems. So we've got a France team that I can't remember what I did here. The question is, how many have I got, to be honest? So, ooh, does that work? I'm going to say that you're going to need them fully evolved, but there is a chance that just the 87s work. I'd be very interested if they do. I don't think I've done any Copa, so we could... Oh, could we test that out? What have we actually got to do it on? Because they are technically FOF cards, but they're not fully evolved evolutions. But because they come up at the same time, I've got a feeling that might be broken. So just add in, just for instance, them 3 and then, well, the 2 and the 3, that potentially could work. If it doesn't, it means that you have to get them fully evolved, which unfortunately I've only got 1. This is where maybe having the double evolutions at a time would actually be quite useful. Unfortunately, you can only do... Have I got any? Who's actually activated here? Nobody. Oh, fantastic. So, I don't know if I'm actually forward with any of these at the minute. So, you want to be going for the easiest or the quickest option you possibly can here. I think most of them take at least like 10 to 15 games each. We can't, let me just double check that we can't activate 2 at the same time, because that would be a big dub, but I guarantee, yeah, you can't. So, it just is what it is. Unfortunately, you can only do 1 at a time. So, if you have been doing your Evos, this is going to be a really good chance to show off and get the objectives done quickly. Now, obviously, with this, you can get a few of the objectives done along the way. Obviously, whilst doing the first Evo or doing the second Evo, because you'd need at least 1, you can obviously go ahead and complete some of the score bonuses, which is going to be fantastic. You'll get a few packs for that. Then, obviously, you need 2 of them to at least do pretty much the majority else. You just need the full 5 to actually finish off the objective, and you do get an 83 times 20 to finish it also. So it is just a matter of actually finishing these Evos, to be honest. I think that's going to be people's problem. It's not necessarily actually doing the 10 matches in this. It is just doing the 5 Evos, which I really thought if they were going to do this sort of objective, they could have at least given us that we could do 2 at once, because then it's just going to knock off so many games. This objective screams, I need more game time on this game, because you're going to be doing at least, say, 10 to 12 matches per Evo. Then if you've got 5 of them to do, you're looking at like 60 to 70 matches at a minimum. Then you've obviously got to win the 15 here, or at least the 10 if you've not got all of them straight off the bat. And it is on squad battles, semi-pro, or rivals or champs. So it's quite an easy objective to do. It is just purely getting them Evos done. Like I said, you're going to have to go into the evolutions if you want to complete this. You don't really have to. It's going to be good for the people that have finished it. If you're on a road to glory or something like that where Evos really count towards something, then that's going to be perfect if you've done all of these as well. It probably should have been maybe 1 Copa and Euro, and then maybe like 3 just generic evolutions. That would have been really cool, fully evolved players, but they've gone with that. Let me know down below how many Evos you've actually done. How many of the Festival of Foot Evos have you actually completed right now? Let me know down below, and that's pretty much all you've got to do.